Hi guys, my name is Christine and I'm a dating, relationship and personal development coach. Today I'm talking about why women reject available men. So why do women then reject men who are single and who want them and who are interested in them? So the first reason is because attraction isn't a choice. So it doesn't matter if a man is single and available to a woman. All that matters is if she feels attraction for him in some way. Because if she doesn't feel attracted to him, then she's not going to pick him. She's not going to accept him. She's going to reject him. So attraction isn't a choice is a quote by David D'Angelo, and you can go and actually watch a good 9-minute video that he has on the topic, which is really, really interesting. But basically, what he says is, if a woman isn't attracted to you, then there's nothing that you can do to make her more attracted to you. And if a woman is attracted to you, there's nothing she can do to stop herself from being attracted to you. Okay, this was one of those things. Okay, so it doesn't matter if you're single. I don't know if you've ever had this experience, but let's say you walk into a room, maybe it's your first day at work, and there's like a woman that you're instantly drawn to. Okay, but maybe she's unavailable because let's say she's married. Okay, you couldn't help but be drawn to her. Okay, even though she was unavailable. Okay. Whereas also you may be drawn to and attracted to women that are available as well. It's like we all have this navigation system inside of us to show us who has it for us, and who has it is going to be different for most people. Okay, so who has the thing that you really, really like is going to be, you're going to be drawn to that person. And whether they're single or not, whether they're available or not, it doesn't matter. That attraction is still there. You can't stop yourself really from being attracted to someone, okay, whether they're single or not. And it's the same with women. Just like you can't make yourself more attracted to someone if, let's say you meet a woman and you realize that you don't actually have that much attraction for her, even though she may like you like a lot, you don't have that attraction for her, and it's just one of those things. It's just one of those things that can happen, and it's the same for women. Like she may meet a guy that she maybe goes on one date with, but then she realizes that she's not actually a big fan. She's not not attracted to him that much, and therefore she doesn't want to continue dating him. We can't help who we are attracted to. It's just one of those things. Okay, so another thing, because available can mean a couple of different things. So available could obviously mean if you're single, but also available could mean if you are available, as in available to like hang out and meet up, and you've got a lot of time on your hands and you're available a lot. Okay, so there is a curse of being too available. Okay, and available with your time. That's what I'm talking about in this, not the availability of you being single and not in a relationship. So women may reject men who are too available, as in got too much time on their hands and too ready to hang out all the time, because this shows a woman that he's got nothing else going on in his life except her. Okay, so if you're always available to hang out and to meet up, then that shows to her that you don't have that many friends, you probably don't have a job, you probably don't have any interests. In fact, it seems like your whole interest is her. Okay, so this is what I mean by too available. Now, with most men, they're not going to be too available. Most men have jobs, friends, interests that they like to pursue outside of work, outside of school, whatever it may be. But a woman will definitely be turned off by a man who has nothing going on in his life except her, and he makes her the main priority in his life and his sole purpose in life, and the only thing that he wants to be hanging out with and spending time with, and has nothing else going on. You can't make, so basically what this means is you can't make a woman your whole world. Because even, especially a woman that you've just met, because that's going from 0 to 100. And women really do not like men who go from 0 to 100 straight away, acting like they're in love with them and can't live without them straight away. An example that I use quite often is actually a story that I heard from my wife. And when my wife was single, sorry, excuse me, when my wife was single, before we met, she went out on a date with a woman who, I think they just went to like the cinema or something. And after the date, so they hadn't talked that much either, right? So they didn't really get to know each other much, because they just went to go and watch a film, which is a really bad first date, by the way. You should really go somewhere that you can go and talk, like go for a walk if you want to do something really inexpensive, or go for a drink somewhere quiet, like a quiet bar, or like a coffee shop or something like that. So what happened was, after the date, this woman had sent her 2 bunches of flowers and texted her saying, "I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with you." Okay? That's showing that you're too available and not and haven't got anything going on in your life, and going from 0 to 100, which is not a good thing to show to a woman. And obviously that scared the hell out of my wife, because she was like, "Oh my god, I've only met you once, we went to the cinema, we didn't even talk that much, and now you're saying basically that you can't wait to spend the rest of your life with me." That's very, very crazy. And even though she may not have said those words, right, I think what my wife did was actually just ignored her and blocked her. That's how she felt. That's how women feel when a man goes from 0 to 100 like that. Okay. Obviously this was a little bit different because it was 2 women, but it's the same rule applies. Okay, if you go from 0 to 100 with someone, basically you're coming across like you're a crazy stalker. That's why you shouldn't do it. And it scares women and they don't like it. Okay, so that's another thing about being too available, too easy. Okay, going from 0 to 100 is not a good thing. Okay, and that's why women will reject those kinds of men who are too available. Okay, because what this comes down to in the end is women only care about how you make them feel. So do you make them feel safe? Do you make them feel joy and elation, right? And just fun? Do you make them feel at ease? Okay, because if you can do that, then you're more likely to get more dates with women who are interested in you. Okay, but women who, for example, women who have this when you are dating a woman, okay, because she only cares about how you make her feel, the best thing to do is to be positive, light-hearted, and not take things too seriously. Not take the relationship and the connection that you guys have too seriously, until she starts bringing it up, okay? Because one of the best ways you can make a woman feel safe is to go at her pace and to not rush things and force things, okay? And to not jump the gun, okay? Go for, for example, the example I used of my wife and that woman that she went out on a date with, okay? To not go to zero from 100, because it doesn't make her feel safe. And if you don't make a woman feel safe, then she's going to reject you, okay? Because you're being too stalkerish, basically too available, too easy, okay? So to go at her pace then is a much better thing to do, because it will make her feel more comfortable. Because if you're trying to rush things, it's not going to make her feel comfortable, okay? So basically, all this means then is that you just focus on creating fun dates and having a laugh together and enjoying yourselves together. You just focus on that. When she starts to fall in love with you, she will start to bring up these topics of relationships and love and those kinds of things, and where are we going, and what are we, those kinds of things. She'll bring those up, okay? You don't need to do anything except create fun dates, get her to laugh, get her to talk about herself, and just create enjoyable experiences together, and just focus on the fun. Okay, that's all you need to focus on as a man. Let her be the one to bring it up, because then you're going at her pace and you're not going to scare her off by doing too much. Okay? So thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to get in touch with me personally and you'd like coaching with me, then please go to www.christinelovers.com. I shall talk to you again very soon.